We've got Dermot here in the studio with us.
Dermot, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks so much for having me.
Tell us a little bit how you got started in the fixing world.
Right, well, I was one of those really annoying kids who every time you got a toy that was mechanical or made a noise, I had to find out how it was doing that. So basically I broke it to find out, and then it never did that same thing again. So I was always in trouble with my parents. They didn't want to buy me stuff, but that curiosity never died out, and by the time I got to about 12 or 13, I could usually, once I'd dismantle something, just about put it together, and it often still worked. So I've carried that on my whole life, and now here I am with you, a repairer.
I would definitely call myself a DIY novice.
Yeah.
And I think
As would I.
I could say the same, Kieran. So do you have any tips, hacks about something that we could do at home instead of throwing things out immediately?
Well, you're in luck. There's quite a few things you can try first off, and one of them is if your toaster stops working one morning, instead of logging on and trying to find what's the quickest one you can get so you can have one for the next day, take it, unplug it, shake it out, give it a good shake outside, and you may well just dislodge the crumbs that are actually getting in the way of the mechanism and stopping it working.
Guilty of not having done that yet.
Yeah, well, you will next time.
I will. And any other, you brought some things into...
Oh yes, I've got a rather neat trick. So if the shaking the toaster doesn't work and it's still showing no signs of life, the next thing to do is to get the plug, fish out the fuse. So this is a fuse.
Okay.
It's a little safety device. It's in all our appliances at home, and often that will be blown. And there's a really neat trick to test if it's gone. So if you get your mobile phone,
I've never seen one.
you've got one of these each.
Yeah.
And I just show it to the camera. I'm going to change hands so it's a bit easier to see. So if you hold the fuse like this, one end on the silver end, and then use it on your phone as a stylus, flat down gently on the screen, and if it makes the phone do anything,
Wow.
yeah,
That's really cool.
that means that the fuse is fine.
It's working.
So it's not that's not your problem. So you might have a deeper problem.
I was going to say that might
you
be a
may
problem.
need to go along to one of those repair cafes and sit with an expert like you've seen in that film.
How much are these?
This costs 12p each.
Oh, wow.
So you risk chucking something out for 12p.
12p.
It's always worth that check.
No, we
is
can
good
afford
to
that
know.
too.
And another thing that you get in a lot is vacuum cleaners.
Vacuum cleaners. I mean, I think the story of the vacuum cleaner is people have lost the habit of cleaning things. You know, they clean with the vacuum cleaner, but they forget that the vacuum cleaner needs cleaning too. So many times we see items that cost £300 or £400, Dysons and Miele's, left out on the street when all they really needed was a clean. This even has tap symbols on it, suggesting you might take it out and wash it. We find them completely clogged up and lifeless on the street. And I'll take that home and I'll clean it, and it will probably work. If it's not that, it's the battery. But there's always this sort of order that you check things in. And the first thing on a vacuum cleaner, clean it.
Yeah.
Clean it. I will be doing that from now on.
It really is that easy. Are there kind of any other things that you think people throw out before fixing it first?
Remote controls has got to be the thing that nearly everyone has had that's broken and that they've thrown out. And there's a neat trick you can try on that. It's probably not going to work on camera, but if you get your remote control and you check that it's got new batteries in it, then you can get your phone. Well, I think this won't work because we tried it earlier, but when you try it at home, if you get the camera on and you basically press the button, and it will show up as a little purple light.
Oh, wow.
Because this works from infrared, little infrared LED.
Yeah.
That will flicker on a phone. It doesn't always work on iPhones, but on most phones, and that means your remote control is working. You've got to check every single button.
Yeah.
If not, they're quite easy to pop open, and they have a mysterious sticky drink inside them, even though no one's ever spilled a drink on them ever. But somehow we don't know how it's got in there, but there's
And you
often a
said
drink inside.
Earlier, the easiest way is just to give it a little wipe down and.
Yeah, so you can. We do a 2-hour course, believe it or not, of how to fix a remote control, but that's actually an introduction into how to become a fixer, because a lot of the principles are the same. And we use all different agents and chemicals to clean it, but you can actually clean every part of a remote control with a baby wipe. Make it a biodegradable one, but yes, it's sort of really effective.
Thank you so much, Dermot.
Thank you so much for coming in. And now to the great outdoors below.